What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Not a Ninja, and I'm bringing you a brand new video today. So today's video is going to be about canoe tips and tricks on what you should be packing and what you shouldn't be bringing. So first off, we're going to start with our clothing. So you want to bring something that is nylon. So nylon shorts. You don't want to bring any cotton shorts because if you get wet, it takes them forever to dry, especially if you are in raining. It won't dry, it'll take forever, but nylon, it's great. So for shoes, you don't want to bring any slippers like this because if you get them wet, it won't dry out. You want to bring maybe some Crocs, maybe some water shoes like these that I got, and definitely some boots. So for like in the tent, you want to bring like a nice blanket and of course a sleeping bag. For kind of like handheld things, you can get some leather gloves or get some mechanics gloves from Walmart. You can get a mosquito net, but you probably won't need that depending on what area you're in. So do some research and make sure to know that if you need this or not. But it's good to keep on you. So for hats, you want to get like a nice hat from you can get a Condor one. I recommend you don't get the one from Condor on Amazon or the website that has the mesh on the back, because if you get like a stick cotton there, it can rip your hat off and rip a hole in the mesh if you're going under branches when you're canoeing or kayaking. So get like a full seal one. You can also get a nice Polar Tech hat. They are waterproof, wind resistant, it's something else resistant. I'm not sure, but it's a very, very nice hat. But just so you know, they are $60, but it's definitely worth it. Try not to bring these kind of hats because if you get them wet, it won't dry out. A lot of these things that I'm showing you that you don't want to bring, it's just that it won't dry out. You can also pick up one of these hats from either Meijer or Walmart, depending on where you live, or maybe HEB for you Texas stars. You can because in the rain these things are a lifesaver, and some of them already come with permethrin on them. It's permethrin treated, I mean. So permethrin is basically a insecticide, I think, where it will kill anything, like any bug. It can harm you if you put too much on yourself, but this is what the military uses for their uniforms. This is what they treat them with for insects and bugs. They spray permethrin on them or just completely douse them in permethrin. You should do more research on permethrin because I'm not like a full history person with it. Don't bring any hats like this again. Well, this would be something. This would be good in like a tent if you get hot or cold. Well, cold, I mean, not hot. Definitely bring something for your neck that you can get. You want to have your neck cooled down. So this is the one that I used for. I would put it in the river water and just put it around my neck so I'd stay cool. I also have this one. Alright, so now we are going to do some accessories. So for accessories or like tools and such, bring some binoculars to kind of view some things with, and also bring some carabiners so you can like attach gloves to the side of your belt loop. That's what I did. Bring some notebooks. A good notebook brand that I would recommend is Right in the Rain, but it's RITE for right, and it's an all-weather notebook. Really good. I got this one wet. I kind of fell into the water pushing up my boat onto a dock, and my dad kind of pulled it too fast, so I fell backwards into it, and I got this wet, and everything is okay. None of the writing was smudged, but erasing it is really hard, so I'd recommend you get a good eraser too. For water bottles, you want to get a stainless steel one because it's more durable, and make sure it's like this. It doesn't have any straw with it, because you can get really, really sick with straw ones, because like you don't know if a fly was in there and pooped in it. So with these it's really easy to clean, so don't get something like this. For like a sort of better chem light, don't get chem lights. It's this. You can turn this on like that, and you probably can't see the light, but because the battery's almost dead. But it's way better than a chem light. You can hang it up in the top of your tent. As I said, carabiners. Get some tweezers in case if you get a tick or something. But we had no problems with the permethrin on our clothes with ticks, so that was good. But the only problem we have with permethrin is you might get a rash depending on how wet you get. That's the only problem with permethrin, because if you get wet, then you'll probably get a rash. Bring a hand crank charger. You can probably get these on Amazon for, I don't know, $5 or $2. Bring some spare chargers. If you have 5 below in your area, I definitely recommend to grab maybe 3 of these. Bring along a nice, or really nice knife. Don't bring along those knives from Tractor Supply or the dollar store. Just get a really nice knife, because once you get a good one, then you don't have to worry about getting another one after that. So this is an Ontario knife. My dad took this in Afghanistan, and he said he loved it. Another kind of knife I would recommend that you get is a multi-tool. This is a Gerber multi-tool. I forgot the name of this kind of multi-tool, but I've had this thing for almost 3 years, and it's never let me down unless I need an Allen wrench. Also bring a small little pocket knife. Bring a nice pocket knife. This is a, I think it's a, I don't know actually what brand this is. This is like you can get these on like Gyozo, I think they're called. This is a really nice pocket knife. I would recommend that you bring a emergency blanket and a emergency poncho. Just in case of your boat dips, you can keep those in your pocket. I'd recommend you bring a headlamp, maybe a waterproof headlamp, because I'm not sure if this one is or not. Bring a lighter. Pretty small. I didn't bring it because my dad was bringing all the lighters. Definitely, you should grab one of yourselves one of these Sawyer Minis. It's a water filter. So what you do is you screw in. You get water in this bag, you screw it in, and then you squeeze the water into your water bottle, and then you got fresh water basically. These are like $20, yeah, $20 on Amazon for one of these, which is really nice. And then you have to clean it though if you so I recommend you keep like another bag of clean water before you go out on your trip, so you can clean it up. Just get like a gallon thing of it. But you can still use this without backwashing it. It just takes a lot longer. Another thing that I recommend you bring is definitely a watch, a nice waterproof watch. Casio makes some nice ones. I got this one at Target for $5, and it's called an Armatron. It's really nice though. You can buy these SJ cams on GearBest, I think, for maybe $75 maybe. It's called an SJ cam. They're really, really good off-brand cameras. This is what I recorded my whole trip with. And then you can buy some, and then you can pick up some batteries for it, spare batteries. You can also get a GoPro Hero. Now, this is like the standard one with no back on it. Alright, so this is what you don't want to do. What you don't want to do is pack a lot of clothes. Try to plan it out and like plan out what days you'll change or what days you'll keep something on. So bring socks. Don't for your boots, obviously you'll want to bring maybe 2 pairs, but yeah, don't bring like your nice Nike socks or something. Try not to bring a, this is a 3-day assault pack that my dad gave me. Try not to bring this. You can store everyone's clothes in like one big dry bag or just a plastic bag. Try to get a try to get some nice contractor bags. You can tie a rubber band around it and it'll be fine. Just try and make sure it's airtight. I'd recommend you also bring a tripod if you get a camera. You can also get a Joby GorillaPod or like an off-brand one for it, so you can get those nice shots. Oh, also don't bring your bring a GPS. You can get those maybe on Amazon for like $50. It's don't use it unless you need it in an emergency. But if you don't know what you're doing and you haven't planned anything out, then I reckon you bring one. So for some clothes that I don't recommend you bring is one of these like military combat shirts that's inside out right now, because the pads on these, they're really heavy. It'll just be huge and clunky in your dry bag or backpack, depending on what you bring. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed that little video. That's it. That was basically what you should bring and what you shouldn't bring on a canoe trip. I'll be doing another canoe trip soon, maybe like a 2-day one with the family. So yeah, that'll be fun. I'll definitely be sure to get more footage of it, because I barely recorded on the other one. But now that I have my hero back, I can get more angles and more shots, and it'll be a better video than my other one. So yeah, see you guys later.